Aiming, just trying to dance around. Lucid just walks in. They want to kill the hens, and they will be able to do so. Beryl looking for a bailout here, not able to get it, but it's a double kill as DK just... And he's right now making Xiu's life really hard. I really like this from Gideon as the Ornhorn is going to sound. It does get the double knock-up though, and the outplay is gorgeous! Bellow's breath comes on through, but he's on the equalizer. And so he goes, is the seismic shove available? Yes, it is, but now he has to walk into the other rocks, and that is going to be the kill going over to Showmaker. Take a consolation Lehens, and that is absolutely going to be theirs. Fate's Call invested. Yeah, Xiu is going to look to try and get this Ornhorn over the top, and it's not going to work out. Now Showmaker's beautiful position. The Ram comes down as well, and my God, Lucid almost just dead. He gets bailed out, but I don't think they're getting a kill. As Xiu just trying to be a nuisance, and it does not work. Another one connects max range. He flashes away, and Lehen stays alive, but they don't quite have enough of the damage. And Xiu now just trying to run away, aiming. Oh dear, just needs a pierce to get himself in range, and that is a dead center. DK picking up the fact that Nongshim is really dead. Showmaker is going to try and bail out his top laner though. Seismic shove goes wide, and Xiu is still going to go down. Showmaker, can you do it? You're in melee range against a Silas and a Rumble. The bailout's immediate, but it does not matter. He's still going to get put down, and Calyx will be able to get that kill. A 2-for-1 for another knock-up as he gets handshook and destroyed. Xiu gets his revenge as he's now level 11 on this on, feeling a lot. Still just going to try and walk it off. Xiu's health bar is decent as Xiu gets the knock-up. Calyx is going to get closed in on by Lucid, who's just looking for the 1v1 into the Silas, and maybe he's going to be able to do it. He finds the win, becomes lightning, and how are DK still alive?
Oh, Lucid might just get out too. King of
the flash forward from King of BS knocked up. Lucid is a god. This guy doesn't make sense. He will die in the end, but he saved that whole fight for DK.
Yeah, let's see if anyone else can get out here. I mean, they're chasing deep. I don't know if Nongshim should be actually going this far into this situation. I
don't think DK should be walking back.
Yeah, no, you got out, you got out. Showmaker does show up here, TP'd in.
Yeah, Seismic Shove does nothing at all, but Lance is still going to be dead. They do get Beryl, so it's a 1-for-1, but now in this 2v2, I'm feeling like DK are feeling happy about it. There it is, the double for aiming. As all right, the Ram is going to get called. We'll see what Xiu can make of it as Lehens goes in. The follow-up is a little bit late, but the equalizer is still fantastic. The hostile takeover is even better. 3-man knockup from Xiu, but still they are cooking. They are getting murdered as Gideon gets into that backline. Lucid and Xiu are still up, but they've lost everyone else. Nongshim still managed to make it an even trade after losing the Drake, and I say even, Gideon's still dead. I mean, by himself. The flash forward from Beryl to find the handshake and get the kill. My goat right there is now Xiu could be in a bunch of trouble. The Ram is going to come through though, and he doesn't get the knock-up, so still will be going down. That could have been really cute, but it's a great interruption. Equalizer is helping DK take this Baron right now as the wall will come down. Gideon's going to make it a 50-50, but it's the Rend that locks it down. And then the monkey dies. Lucid gets into that backline, and Beryl is going to join in with the Fate's Call. Lands in so much trouble, and aiming is throwing sticks all over the place. Xiu, the last man standing once again, and he'll get shoved seismically into the death chamber.
Dplus,
DK, I think this might be the end of the game.
I think so. Their objective control with this early game comp, the bottom side control they played through was brilliant. All 4 dragons to them and a Baron to boot. It's never a 50-50 when you've got a Kalista with those sticks in the Baron. Gideon tried his best there, but he won't win it in the end. And Dplus off to a confident start here.
Yep. There is another wall. You can build that, but DK, they have the ability to knock it down as they have this on. First Nexus turret going to go down, still waiting on King and Xiu to respawn, and I think the Nexus is not long for the world. However, DK do need to win another fight, and in fact, they just will. That's a decent way to do it. Nexus next going to go down, and Kingen not even allowed to try and fight back. DK looking absolutely dominant in game number 1.
Lucid is here. Kingen still has his flash, needs to thin this wave out. A lot of it's super low.
Well, let's see what King can get done here as the knockup does come on through, and that should spell the end. That is first blood going over to the Gold King himself.
And I mean, Dplus here, you know that this
Still just really, really nice. If the
Shirelli
to
is.
try and save her is okay.
And
Lehens is flashing for this one as the Soul Shackles do go down. Teleport to come forward as DK just looking to stand their ground. Gio in so much trouble, and this is Showmaker's domain. He's able to dash wherever he'd like, finds the charm, and everyone on Nongshim instantly on the good news doesn't really happen as Beryl, quickness comes down, and Gio, yeah, the shield was there, but his life is now gone. Gideon is also just dead, and Lucid gets distracted by Calyx, dodges 2 ultimates, and eats the piggy. She are now looking to take down the pigeon here on the bottom side of the map, but there is a turret available. And DK are just winning everywhere now.
Yeah, Nongshim are doing the classic.
No, everything's missing!
Oh, God.
The flash charm is so beautiful. The shovel from Xiu finds the pigeon.
I mean, this is a classic lose the team fight and try to get a turret angle here for Nongshim. They
Knock-up is good. Charm is even better as Gideon turns it on to Beryl. Doesn't have Battle Dance. He's just dead. Sometimes Beryl just wants to die. And, all right, there is the kitchen sink thrown at the Yorick, and he will get taken down. Takes them a little while to get him as Showmaker comes over, offers a bit of poke damage as well. There could be a delivery as there's a subjugation. The prison goes down, and that is the secure of the Otacon, but immediately the jungler does go down. Showmaker goes in, but the Dark Binding was so good! Into the backline goes Beryl, though the quickness charms up 3. The Empress Divide does absolutely nothing, but Kingin does everything! And almost survives for so incredibly long. Nongshim going to win the fight and get the Otacon.
the first miss fight, and now they're in control.
Yeah, and Lucid is not. He is relatively tanky, but doesn't have Subjugate, and as soon as he doesn't have Subjugate, he's going to be successfully able to do so as well. As, all right, Showmaker finds the charm! He dashes in, Kingin's able to get himself out though, and Beryl just explodes! He disappears in the blink of an eye, now Calyx is rotating over! They've got another Dark Binding, that's going to connect onto Lucid, he goes down! And Nongshim, they're going to make DK work for it, they're looking to take this game right here, right now!
Oh man, Beryl feeling the pressure here. No longer able to just go straight to Legend. They're gonna have to win the next game and beat KT in a potential tiebreaker.
And there he is, that's what he was looking for on the top side of the map, Wolf. Calyx finds the sweep, and the Nexus goes down. The Noodle Boys staying in the series, and if DK, even if they win the next game, we are guaranteed that. A little bit too aggressive. Pulverize is going to connect once again onto Beryl. He stands beside aiming though. And, oh, there's the solo kill for Show. He's got that Apotheosis at the ready. He is going to use it, finds the pullback onto aiming, and he's just throwing that whip around. He'll take down. The instant exhaust comes through, 2-man Pulverize from Lehens as Beryl puts up the door. Lucid's still going to die, though, as once again Calyx solo, but this time Showmaker can't finish him off, and it is just a dead Pantheon this time around, and the Winter's Bite, they really wanted to land that one. Stun goes down onto Lehens, the exhaust onto Lucid. He's going to buy some space, and the spear picks the gap and takes down the cow. He's able to press that W in time still. It's not quite enough as the cleanse comes out. It's not enough. And the Lucian able to take him down. Gideon gets over the wall, but the exhaust is still there, and Xiu has teleported in. Great headbutt from Lehens to try and save Calyx. But it's not going to save them from losing so many of these objectives, and the wallet is still going to connect. I said wallet, and it's kind of working here because he had a lot more money than Lehens. That was a really good angle on the Gna there as well from Xiu. This guy looking so good on this pick.
And I have to go back to the question I was asking before, is why are Nongshim continuing to try to...
Comes down, no unbreakable will, and they're going to break that will, as you can see there. And DK, they did pick up the Rift Herald. That's going to be slammed into the mid lane here. Let's see whether Xiu can escape from this one. Gideon hopping forward. Speaking of hops, Xiu wants a target to hop onto, and he's not quite going to be... Oh, never mind! Never mind. Okay, never minding.
Never mind.
As I didn't quite see the fact that Leandre's was completed, so the burn is going to be enough. Bye-bye, Xiu. And Lucid lives in between some turrets. He's not allowed to be near. By one animal after another, and the stun up onto Kingin. No Dominus for you, and now they're hunting down Lehens at the same time. A huge teleport for a Showmaker is coming in at the same time. He's looking to block them off. As Calyx, they are just looking for this Hex Tech. Oh no. Xiu, he's going to die because of this one as he finds the Pyroblast, and now Showmaker wanting to find even more. We can see Gideon and Calyx Well, maybe this is worth as well. Okay,
so.
Lucid is taking so much damage. Great knockup though from Beryl as Lehens is going to get taken down and Kingen is going to get cold. It's a double kill for Aiming, who's now looking for even more. Gio going to have to flash. And Beryl going to get engaged on and should be going down. There's the kill going over to Gideon. And the rest of DK trying to fight this one out. Gideon goes golden in the nick of time, but then Meganar's going to be there as well. The trade comes through, the pulverize. And I don't think Deke gets the bear over the wall. Kingen's now Dominus into the backline, gets a huge shield from the Sterix, and the Apotheosis connects as well. Gio will eventually go down as Kingen. His job is now over as he has no health left, and they didn't have enough damage to take them down. Gio gonna look for another house. Houses are really big. How do all of these miss? But still, he's gonna be able to lock down the kill. And Calyx is just vacated.
Yeah.
He wants to head to this bottom lane where maybe here Wolf as well as the flash forward onto Gideon. He goes golden. A see your death moment as Lucid is going to put a spear in him.
Well, that is no jungler.
Dead. Takes the culling. They need to... Oh, they find it! Shiu dives on top, finds an R onto 2. Gio gonna go down. Lehen's gonna follow, and Kingen once again dives in just to go down. And there is the Baron play for DK. This third game should equal a tiebreaker between DK and KT. The most beautiful... Doesn't want to be there. It is a lot of damage available here. Another culling tanked fully by Lehens, and he will go down. Aiming just destroying his former teammate there towards the bottom side as Chiu's going rogue. The rest of the team are looking for an angle, but Chiu's just dead. This Gnar is doing so much work. Flashes forward. Gideon again going golden just to die immediately afterwards. And DK keep their hopes alive here in the LCK. It is tiebreaker time. Wednesday this week. Oh, I can't wait. This is exactly what we needed. I don't know whether we deserved it. I don't know whether it's good for our hearts, but it is definitely fun.
You know, when it comes down